going on, guys? Today I want to be talking about energy transfer, energy translations, and what it means and how you can use it in your life. The day is over, I'm about to go to bed, and I'm having my avocado with sea salt. So this, what it's going to do to my body, is going to completely fill my body with the good fats, and these fats are going to be able to increase a little bit of cholesterol, and cholesterol is going to increase my hormones such as testosterone. So this is very, very good for you. I recommend it. I recommend having an avocado. I honestly don't like avocados too much, but if you put some sea salt on it, it's definitely doable. But anyways, what is energy transfer? What is an energy translation? How you do one thing is how you do everything. You cannot expect to not do the daily habits. You cannot expect to skip the daily habits and expect to have a return in other areas in your life. The way that you eat is going to show your success in your business. The way that you eat is going to reflect in what kind of relationship you get in or what kind of partner you attract. Everything in your life is a reflection of what you are. The more respect you have for yourself, the more respectful success you're going to receive. The moment that I started locking in my diet, my health, my sleep, my spirituality, every single thing in my life started to align. I was able to achieve the dream girl, most beautiful woman that I've ever seen. I was able to attract my dream car and my dream business. Everything fell into place. And the crazy thing is that people think that your daily habits have whatsoever no correlation to your present. So explain me, if you eat like shit, that's gonna tell me that you're not gonna be able to work out correctly. So your body's automatically gonna look like shit. If you look like shit and you go into your job and you try to sell something, you cannot sell somebody if you look like shit. So now the body looks like shit, your health is like shit, your finances are like shit, and why the fuck would a woman ever want to have anything to do with you if your finances and your body looks like shit? You have nothing to provide. As a man, you're loved based on what you can provide. But if you decided and if you learned that the daily process is gonna be the cause of your success, you're gonna start acting different. You're gonna start prioritizing your early mornings with early workouts. You're gonna prioritize time with the sun. You're gonna prioritize grounding. You're gonna prioritize foods that are good for you, that are gonna be boosting your hormones, so you can actually be a man. Because the way that you're eating with the pizza and pasta and all that processed shit is turning you into a female. All these foods right here boost testosterone so you can be more of a man. So when you go work out, you can lift heavier. So when you go at your workplace, you can actually kill it. How you do one thing is how you do everything. You hear it all the time, but you still don't do it. I wasn't doing it until I would fail so many businesses back to back. And no wonder I was failing them, because everything else was not aligned. My health was terrible. My mindset was terrible, where I thought that money was just, you're just good with money. But money is the byproduct of the person that you have become. And you cannot use people that you know just because they have money that their body looks like shit. Maybe they're 50 years old. Who the fuck wants to be rich at 50 years old? Money is the most valuable when you're young. The Lambo that you want is the most valuable when you're young. Nobody cares that you have a Lamborghini at 50 years old. Nobody. Why? Because everybody can make it. Everybody can make and buy a $200,000 car at 50 years old. And if you can't, it's very concerning. It means that you did years back to back procrastinating and making the wrong choices. You were not able to understand that your process was wrong. Guys, the crazy thing is that God and the Bible explain all these things. That the problem is that the Bible, it's so freaking complicated for you to translate it and understand it. But if you really took your time to study the Bible and break it down, the body will tell you that you have to keep your body as your temple. And if you don't, the result is poverty, sickness, and a lack of meaningful relationships. But the worst thing that you can do to God is not becoming the best version of you. God knows your potential, and you're over here every single day procrastinating. What you need is somebody, you need a mentor, you need somebody that you look up to, that you can hire so he can lead the path. You have to choose somebody that has already done what you want to do so he can show you the way. You need somebody that's already connected with God so he can explain you how you can apply a God mindset into whatever business that you want to be in. Whenever you apply these daily habits every single day, you're going to have clarity on what is the next move for you in business, in your relationship, in your workout routine, in your diet. You're going to have clarity to know where you're going to go as a man. Because as a man, you have to lead your family. And if you don't know where the fuck you're going, your family is lost. Because you are the one that's in charge of making the money. And if you don't make the money, there is no food. And you cannot feed your kids. How can you think to be a man in this way? Look at this guy, for example. This dog, this little winter dog, I've had him since I was 8 years old. He's over 100 years old in dog's age. And he eats organic food every single day. Sweet potato, chicken, turkey, grass-fed. And he's still alive because of his daily habits. I taught him the daily habits. If not, he wouldn't do it. Right? Right, motherfucker? You can see that even my dog is able to receive blessings from this knowledge. A winter dog over 100 years old is crazy. That's not enough of a testimony to understand that once you level up yourself, you can level up people around you. Even your dog. Guys, energy transfer, energy translations are everything. How you do one thing is how you do everything. How I eat is going to impact the way that my dog eats. If I have no clue on what I have to eat every single day to keep my body in the right shape and my hormones in the right place, how will I ever know how to feed my dog correctly? How will I ever know how to tell my kids what to eat? As a man, your personal development is everything. If you're watching this video and you've gone to this point, make a change. Hire somebody that you aspire to be like, follow their footprints so you can get to where you want to be and the best version of you quicker. God uses people as vessels to hear him. Be guided, seek revelation, connect with people that are meaningful, and you will become the best version of you. Let's go!